I've just woken up in Chamonix. Looks like a beautiful day outside. I'll show you. That's the view. Absolutely stunning around here. Yeah, so today I'm going to hike down to Les Contamines. My French isn't very good, so my pronunciations are probably completely off. Yeah, when I got here, I've got a couple of friends that are staying in town, and one of the guys has just done it, and he went through my bag, and I did have much more in my bag. I think I've taken out about 1.5 kilos of stuff. It's feeling a lot lighter. Yeah, I think my friend's opinion was just as the days go on, it's pretty grueling to carry whatever, and apparently there's a lot of people in refuges that are just leaving stuff there just to shave off any weight that they can. So I did the same. Hopefully this pack now is going to be okay. I think it's about 6 kilos without water, so I'm going to go now to get some water and some snacks, and then carry on my first part of the journey. So catch you later. Hey, so I'm just making my way down into Chamonix. I'm going to grab some cash because you need cash for the refuges. Pretty busy. Looks like there's a market going on over here. So I'm going to cross over this roundabout, go to the spa, and go to the cash point. Pretty special place for a market on a Saturday. I absolutely stuffed my face last night with food. I had a McDonald's, had 2 chocolate sundaes, but I am going to grab myself some pastries for this morning's journey. I need to get some water as well. So, all during this week in Chamonix, there's been ultra running races, and the big one is the UTMB, so it's the Ultra Tour Du Mont Blanc, and this is the finish line, and people are coming in now. I'm not sure you can hear me properly, but there's the finish line. Yeah, these guys started at 6 PM last night. Not a bad spot to finish. So the first section of this tour out of Chamonix is all on the tarmac road. But there you got the Mont Blanc massif up there, and then to the right we've got a load of climbers just over there. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm really lucky because yesterday when I was looking at the forecast, it was from about 10 o'clock in the morning, which is about now, it was potentially going to rain all day. At the moment there's not a cloud in the sky, and it's beautiful sunshine, so soon I should put on some sunscreen, otherwise I'm going to get burnt. One thing I haven't got is a cap. I've seen a lot of people wearing caps, so I'm going to see how I go. Today I'm doing about 20 miles or 33 kilometers. So if it's going to be sunny all day, see how it affects me. I've got a buff in my bag, which is merino wool and quite light, so I could potentially put that on my head, but the alternative is to buy one in the next town. See how I go. Everywhere you look is spectacular. You can hear the river running under me. Everyone's active here. Cyclists, hikers, runners. Everyone's out. It looks like I'm coming into Les Hooches, I don't know. And there's a big sign here. This is the official start, so I think like in a couple of kilometres in the town of Lahu is the official start line to the TMB. So there's like a archway. You may have seen many people on YouTube celebrating their successes and, or you know, starting at the start line. So yeah, I'll be there in a short while. I can see the start line. There it is. See the arches. Refuge, Tour Du Mont Blanc. Here we go. So I'm 10 kilometres in. I'm in Lahu. I've just passed the official start line, and I think once I make it out of here, it's going to get a little bit more like a trail. It's tarmac and footpaths so far. So I think this is where the trail starts. Here we go. TMB. I guess it's up here. So the official trail has started. I'm now off the road and walking through this tree line. It's been really hot today so far already, so to have a bit of shade is a blessing. I forgot to put cream on this morning, so I'm doing it now because I'm in the sun a lot more than the shade. So yeah, probably sensible. This is factor 30, so quite high. I'm creamed up and I've put this stupid buff on my head to stop the sweat going on my eyes because I'm absolutely dripping and it's only going to get worse. So yeah, how's that? Hey, so I've done about 13 kilometres now. It's coming up to midday, and yeah, it's pretty grueling. The uphill has started, so the first part of it from Chamonix down to Lahu was really easy in comparison to this. So this is when the legs really start working. So I wanted to tell you a bit more about
my journey and the purpose for doing this Tour du Mont Blanc. So I planned to do this last year. I love getting into the mountains. You can see from some of my other videos on YouTube that I'm quite often in Snowdonia or the Lake District or the Peak District in the UK when I get the chance. And yeah, I wanted to do something extremely challenging, and this was the trip. But because of the pandemic last year and all the other complications of booking, and I tried to coordinate some dates with a friend of mine, and we were unsuccessful because it's quite challenging if you book. Apparently if you book after sort of February, March in the spring for the summer season, a lot of the refuges and hotels are fully booked. So this year, so now we're on, I don't know, the 27th of August 2022. I planned this about 2 months ago in June, and originally I was going to try and come the week before, but that didn't play out due to coordinating some of the dates. Just going to wait for this vehicle to drive past. Yeah, so coordinating those dates with the refuges around work time as well. My boss was off, and we can't have the same period off at work because I cover when he's away. So it fell on this week, and I was successful in booking, but it was quite tricky, I must admit. Like, if you're looking, you know, so I'm doing it over 7 days. Some people do it over a shorter period of like 4 or 5 days. In fact, I met some guys in Chamonix last night who had done it in 3 days. So it depends how much of a strenuous trip you want. I'm doing it over 7. A lot of the tours that I looked at were sort of 10 to 12 days. So I think 7 days is a fair challenge, especially, you know, like, it's hard to train for this multi-day kind of trek, because, you know, when you work Monday to Friday and only get the weekends, you know, you can only really get 2 consecutive days hiking. So I over the past sort of 4 or 5 weeks, I've been hiking, you know, most weekends, or running, or weightlifting. I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, this 7 consecutive days, I know it's going to hurt, because, for example, last weekend I went to Snowdonia and the Lake District. Hiked 2 mountains over the weekend, and I was really sore on the Monday, so just trying to figure out where I'm going. There's some mountain bikers coming down there. I think that's probably a bit dangerous. Yeah, so anyway, and then when I was in the mountains last weekend, I started to think about, like, can I do it for a purpose? Maybe can I raise some awareness about something? And recently this year, my aunty was diagnosed, sadly, with Alzheimer's. Sort of, you know, had loss of memory or dementia disease, which was really sad, because slowly, you know, the brain cells die away, so you know, eventually over time lose your ability to speak or remember things, or just your daily routine. So it's very sad to see. Quite common older people. So I think my auntie's like in her mid-70s. Anyway, so I decided that I would raise money for Alzheimer's Research UK. There's a link for my Just Giving page in the description below. So please, as all the YouTubers say, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and yeah, if you follow the link below, I'd be really grateful for any donations that you can afford, even a price of a cup of coffee, or you know, a couple of pounds. It'd be really well received. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out where I'm going because I think I'm a bit lost. I'll catch you later. I'm running a bit low on water. I'm about 1,000 meters through my elevation for today, so I think the total elevation today is 2,000 meters, and I'm coming up to a it looks like a refuge, so I just had a sweet stuck in my throat. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and fill up my water bottle in this refuge. Here I come. There's some horses over there. Just had lunch, about halfway through my day, about 16 kilometers down, and now I'm making another ascent, another 1,000 meters I think, and all I can hear is the cowbells of these guys. I was like, what's that? Yeah, now I know. It's so quiet up here. I seem to be the only person here at the moment, and you can see down there, I think that is where I started this morning. Yeah, so good progress so far, and I think I'm heading up that pathway. That's actually, no, there's this train track here, sort of spreads up the mountain. Not sure where it heads. I guess I'm heading in the same direction, but yeah. And then there's a glacier just rolling down the mountain there. Mont Blanc's been in the it's been in the news quite a lot recently due to climate change, and they've had to shut off the climbs this season because it's just been too dangerous. Lots of avalanches. Actually, one of my friends from back home, she was meant to hike Mont Blanc, so she had to make alternative plans. Oh. Yeah, so that's a shame. Climate change, it's bad. I decided to jog a bit, so I think I've delayed myself a little bit of time. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Here we go. So I think I'm going to Col de Tricot, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, at the moment now I'm at 1,700 meters. Here we go. Coming up to a stream now, or river. I can hear it, I just can't see it. And it's a little bit slippery around here, so watch your feet. I'm under a bit of pressure. I encountered a couple of delays today, which I didn't realise may have put me back to a bit of a tight deadline, because with the refuges, when you make a reservation, you pay a deposit, they keep your space, and then they give you a deadline. For example, the one today, I'm staying at Refuge de la Balme in Les Contamines, and the deadline is 6:15 p.m. At the moment, my watch is telling me my estimated time of arrival is 16:45. So now making my way up to the highest part of the elevation, and then it's downhill for quite some time, so I'm hoping I can make up a bit of time on that leg down by running a section. My legs are feeling pretty good at the moment. I think I'm at about 20 kilometers. And because of the delay this morning as well, I did a bit of extra mileage, so excuse me, yeah, so I've got another 16 to go, but let's see how we get on. I'll give you an update in a bit. Update time. Okay, so now I feel a little bit better, because I just bumped into a French couple, and they also set off at the same time as me. However, they got the train from Chamonix to Refuge, which is where I walked to for the start line, so that was already around 10 kilometers, I think. So yeah, now I've overtaken them. I mean, they had bigger bags and sleeping equipment because they're going to camp, but yeah, so I need to be quick, get a move on, and hopefully I can make some time back. Ciao. Here we go. 2,120 meters. Bonjour. So I'm still trying to make up time. I've got about 4 kilometers left to go, and no, it doesn't tell me that. Refuge de la Balme. Oh my god. 2 hours? No way. So, not what I wanted to see. I don't know what the time is. It's about 6 o'clock PM. My refuge deadline is 6:30 PM, and I just got to the bottom of this climb, which is pretty tough, pretty steep, and there was a sign for my refuge saying another 2 hours. Now luckily my watch is saying a little bit different, but now 3 kilometers to go, 3 and a bit, so we'll see how we get on. Okay, it's flat again, so I figured I'd jog. I've got 1.8 kilometers to go. I just called the refuge and apologised for being late, and confirmed my reservation. They said yeah, no problem, and I also asked them to save me some food, because I'm sure I'm going to be really hungry when I get there. So yeah, hopefully in about 20 minutes I'll be there and I can rest my legs. Cheers. I think that's my refuge. I've never been so happy to see somewhere 160 meters to go. Bring it on. No, that wasn't it, but that is home sweet home. Thank the Lord.
Dormitory is here. You can choose one of the 2 beds on the top here, or one of the 2 here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Then I show you the showers and the toilets. And showers are just there at this door, okay, with the hot shower. Just on your right, the toilets. Alright. Safe water, drinkable water on all tips.
So,
Oh, we introduce yourself?
I don't know, yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kira. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Luke. No, so I met these lovely ladies for dinner. We're just finishing up, and